Generation let's go 저 건물을 찾으러
If everyone understands you, then you are optimistic with the goal you want to achieve. But you have to trust yourself that you can. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
How are you today?
I'm fine, good. How are you?
Okay. In general, about the lecture for today's course, Serta Rutin dan teman-teman yang saya banggakan. Previously, I would like to thank my friends who helped me present in this room, who hopefully will always to be enthusiastic in undergoing this lecture period. Okay, here we from group 5. We will present about cultural awareness in multicultural education. Before we start, I will introduce our group members, which are Enika Kirana Tarigan as first speaker, Elin Afina Jua as second speaker, and me, Miola Dari, as last speaker. What are we going to talk about here? Yaitu yang pertama tentang what is cultural awareness, yang kedua, why is cultural awareness so important, yang ketiga, what are the stages or levels of cultural awareness, yang keempat, how to implement cultural awareness in education, yang kelima, what are some successful examples of cultural awareness program in schools, yang terakhir, what are some challenges in promoting cultural awareness. Okay, so the first material will be explained by Yanika. So Yanika, time is yours.
Okay, thank you for moderator. I will explain the first material. What is cultural awareness? The word culture refers to the respective communities' ethics, beliefs, and lifestyle. So, cultural awareness means to be aware of different cultures. Cultural awareness can be understood and recognized by different values, beliefs, and customs of other groups and societies. Cultural awareness can be defined as being aware and respecting the impacts and influences of different cultures. Cultural awareness leaves a positive impact on every person's roles and responsibilities. It helps us to avoid misjudging people from various cultural backgrounds. It allows a way for better relation than having a conflict. The next material is why is cultural awareness so important? Cultural awareness matters for many reasons that influence that entire society. Hence, attaining your cultural awareness is essential. The following point cover why cultural awareness matters. The first one is effective communication. The great advantage of cultural awareness is it allows us to communicate effectively with people of different cultures. Lack of cultural awareness might lead us to misjudge people from other cultures. And the second one is respect for cultures. Respect for culture, being able to communicate with people from diverse cultures is not just enough. Cultural awareness allows us to respect various cultures. As a result, the people start supporting cultural differences and embrace new ways to get along in society. It helps people break down all the cultural barriers and integrate respectfully with diverse communities. And the third one is promotes leadership. Cultural awareness benefits people in leadership roles and management roles. For such roles, developing cultural awareness results in better outcomes. It helps them in making appropriate decisions and motivating employees. The fourth is better workplace. As cultural awareness promotes leadership roles, the leaders promote diverse work cultures. Promoting diversity means allowing employees with different cultures to work together as a team equally. It results in turning the organization into a better workplace. Hence, the employees feel more motivated, so the work is done more effectively. And next is self-awareness. Being culturally aware allows us to acknowledge our worldviews and heritage. We get a better understanding of the differences in the custom and beliefs of others. The last is successful globalization. As we begin to explore the world, we begin to relate to people with cultural differences. As a result, the cultural connection becomes stronger and reduces the risk of any cultural conflicts. I think that's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Anika. So the second material will be explained shortly. Jerry, time is yours.
Okay, I'm going to explain about the stage or levels of cultural awareness. We have four levels. The first is blindness, and the second is sensitivity, and the third is ignorance, and the fourth is proficiency. The first stage, also known as blindness, is where you are unconsciously aware. At this stage, we are only aware of our own way of doing things. We are often unaware of the impact of cultural differences. So we may be saying or doing things that they are really offensive to other people and literally have no idea. And then we move on the sensitivity stage where we are consciously aware. In this second stage, we are becoming aware that there are some cultural differences. We are noticing now that this family is different than ours, or this person believes a different way, and this person has different value than I do. And that takes us to the competence where we know. In the third stage, we are aware of the cultural differences. We accept that. Not only we accept the person and their belief, but we see the potential benefit of other people's value and belief. And the last stage, that is proficiency. In this stage, we are fully aware of the cultural differences. We accept that. Not only we accept, but we actually welcome them. Okay, next is how to implement cultural awareness in education. The first we can start with awareness. Before educators can implement cultural awareness into their teaching method, they must first recognize their own cultural background. Reflecting on one's own background will help indicate the ways in which it is similar or different from the background of their student. Then get to know your student. Teachers should take the time to learn about each student's cultural background, hobbies, learning style, and what makes them unique. This can help teachers to understand and respect the cultural differences of their students. And next is incorporate cultural diversity into the curriculum. Teachers should incorporate diverse perspective and cultural content into the curriculum. This can include using literature, music, and art from different cultures, as well as the teaching about the history and contribution of different cultural groups. And next is promote diversity and inclusion. Teachers should promote diversity and inclusion in the classroom by creating a safe and supportive classroom environment where students feel comfortable asking questions and sharing their experience. And the next is encourage self-reflection. Teachers should encourage students to reflect on their own cultural background and how it shaped their perspective and experience. This can help students to develop a better understanding of themselves and others. Next is celebrate cultural tradition. Teacher can celebrate cultural tradition and festival. This can help to bridge the gap between difference by creating a shared experience and promoting a sense of community. And the last is provide cultural training. Teacher can provide cultural training to help students develop the skill and knowledge needed to work effectively with people from different cultures. That's all from the
Okay, so the last material I will explain about insight. What are some successful examples of cultural awareness programs in school? Number one, cultural awareness program by the Share Institute. Okay. The program is directed towards teaching children about the importance of diversity and cross-cultural understanding. The program involves visiting local elementary school, the to teach children about some of the different culture of the world. The children enjoy presentation that include colorful artwork, music, and craft projects. Yang kedua, role schools in nurturing cultural awareness by 21,000 schools. The school emphasizes the importance of incorporating cultural awareness into the classroom curriculum. The school recognizes the diversity of the student population and promotes cultural awareness in children. The school encourages students to rating their exciting belief and becomes global citizens. Yang ketiga, cultural competence training program by NEA. The program is offered as a 3-hour session and 4-hour session. The program teaches participants how to become culturally competent educators. The program covers topics such as culturally responsive education, diversity and inclusion, positive schools enforcement, and racial and social justice. Yang keempat, fostering cultural awareness in the classroom by Education Week. The article emphasizes the importance by promoting cultural awareness in the classroom. The article suggests several strategies that teachers can use to build trusting relationship with diverse students. The strategies include incorporating cultural awareness into the classroom curriculum, encouraging self-reflection among students, and promoting inclusion. Okay, last about cultural awareness for educator by UCPC College Online. The program emphasizes the importance of cultural awareness in providing an equitable learning environment for all students. The program encourages teachers to develop culturally responsive approach to teaching by understanding their own cultures, other culture, and the role of the culture in education. The program also promotes cultural awareness by incorporating diverse perspectives and cultural content into the curriculum, promoting diversity and inclusion in the classroom, and encouraging self-reflection among students. What are some challenges in promoting cultural awareness? Yang pertama tentang lack of cultural awareness and knowledge. Educators might lack cultural awareness and knowledge, which can hinder their understanding of diverse perspectives. This can address through education, exposure, and cultural awareness training. Kedua, resistance from students or colleges. Some students or colleges might resist or feel uncomfortable discussing cultural differences. Educators can address this by providing clear explanation of the benefits of cultural awareness and incorporating diverse literature and resources. Yang ketiga, limited resources and support. Educators might face limited resources and support when promoting cultural awareness. These can be addressed by seeking out professional development opportunities, engaging with diverse communities, and advocating for resources and support. Yang keempat, unconscious bias and stereotypes. Educators might have unconscious bias and stereotypes that can hinder their ability to promote cultural awareness. This can be addressed through self-reflection and ongoing professional development. And last, professional communication difficulties. Professional communication can be misinterpreted or difficult to understand across language and cultures. This can be addressed by providing language support and cultural sensitive training. Okay, I think that's all from our material today. Any question?
My name is Shifa Salsabila, and I want to ask a question. How is the quality of cultural awareness in Indonesia? And can you give some examples of the implementation in Indonesian schools or societies?
Okay, I will answer the question from Shiva. How is the quality of cultural awareness in Indonesia? And can you give some examples of the implementation in Indonesian schools or societies? Okay. Indonesia is a diverse country with numerous ethnic groups, language and cultures, and we are ongoing efforts to promote cultural awareness in diversity. In Indonesian schools, there are initiatives to teach students about the country's diverse cultures and tradition. For example, some schools include cultural education in their curriculum, where students learn about different Indonesian ethnic groups, traditional dance, music, and language. In society, there are various cultural awareness initiatives and events that promote Indonesian culture. These include cultural festivals, art exhibition, and local community activities that celebrate the rich diversity of the country. Efforts are also meant to preserve and promote traditional crafts and practice. Yes? Did you get the point? Okay, thank you, Shifa. Okay, the question from my good answer by Ellie. And yours.
Okay, a question from Mike. Apa faktor yang mempengaruhi sehingga stage atau tahap di cultural awareness itu dapat meningkat? We have several factor. One of the biggest factor that can influence our cultural awareness is interaction with people from different culture. The more we interact with people from different cultures, the more we become aware of cultural differences and learn to appreciate and respect them. And second is self-reflection. We need to reflect on our own cultural belief, value, and attitude, and how they impact our behavior. This awareness can help us avoid uncomfortable situations that may arise when people from different cultures work together. And the third is conscious effort. Progressing through the stage of cultural awareness requires conscious effort to behave in cultural appropriate ways. We need to be aware of how our behavior is coming across to people from different cultures and make adjustment accordingly. And the fourth is objective observation. We need to replace our old instinct with the new ones and learn the figure of people from different culture objective. And the last is acceptance. We need to move from the belief that our way of doing things is the right or only way towards a more inclusive point of view. Do you get it? Thank you.
Ada yang mau nanya lagi? Ada. Okay. So, in conclusion from our material today, cultural awareness is the ability to view oneself and recognize the values, beliefs, and customs of other cultures. It involves understanding the impact of culture of human behavior and being able to recognize and respect cultural differences. I think that's all from our groups. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.